So welcome back. We're doing a little kata yet again in Rust. The kata is the diamond kata, this one, which is quite simple. Given a vector, print a diamond starting with A, with the supply letter as the widest point, for example. C, so there's A, B, B, C, and the widest point, and then we go back to B, B, A. And there's different approaches. Let's start with what we got. So we have a skeleton. A very simple one with test and the function diamond. At this point, we just code a possible result. So there's few things to notice that I find interesting. Let's start with here. So eventually we would like to have this kind of formatting, which is not what the Rust usually use, because if you do like this, and if auto format, this happens. So broke up everything. We just put in the right Rust formatting, but in the one we don't want this point. So what we can do is to use this directive. And we just put over here. We format what we need. That's formatter. And now if I say this line is not changed, which is nice. Another thing to notice is the difference between chars. So this is not obvious at all. It's because this stuff here, I guess, could be something completely weird, like an English keyboard now, but maybe Earth, ASCII, their symbol. Let's say this one, and we will this one. So it's not obvious that this works. Let's see what's happening in this case. Failed 36. Oh well. I'm not really sure why 36 actually. But eventually with ASCII code this works, so let's not touch it. But nice to note. We can cast to integer and then just do our, you can just get the number out of this operation. Yes, so let's go into seeing the function diamond. And as an input, we take a single char, which is fine. Like in this case, we take A as a char and we spit out this vector. But as output, we take a vector of strings. So vector because we like. I like this formatting. It could be done in a different way with string. So we just put escape n all over and then plus over here. But just this. You can definitely convert between string and this format. But the interesting thing is mostly strings. So why string and not a reference to a string and not this one? Yeah, this is because this is not owned. So this is one important point of Rust. So I cannot return this without having an ownership. So if I try to compile it, I consider given an explicit bound of static lifetime. Eventually I can put static here, but then it would be complex to say where I allocate the memory. So what I can do is just return a normal string that's on the memory. The nice part, however, is that I can easily compare with this other one. So this other one here, this one, are string reference to string, while we return a string that own the memories, which is interesting. Anyway, let's go to do this fine kata. We can approach this in two ways. This one is try to see a simple pattern. So let's say C, you see here, we can do something very similar to what happened to B. However, we have not one, but two. One here, 2 over here. This should be repeated. And instead of this one, we need a C. No, wait. We need a C over here. Seems good. So, cargo test, everything seems to work. Good. And we can as well test it. Okay, so this is a test. Function test C very quickly. So let's use this trick again. So as we say, add 1 here, 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 add 1 here. This must be duplicated. And we put C. C over here. And this should be equal to A. Diamond.
Sorry.
C. Come over. Come over. So here's Andrea, colleague of mine. Say hi to the video.
Hi.
Hi. Here's Johannes, the one of last time.
What? Which tutorial?
Rasta.
Oh, okay.
See you later.
Yes, at 8.
Good. See you. So let's see if this works. Nice. So sorry for the interruption. We can go on. So either we keep doing this extremely boring work, or we try to find a pattern into this. So the simplest pattern at the moment I can see is that we have a number of space in the top right, which is equal to the letter you're going to print minus the target. So we have 2 because A minus C give you 2. You can be, yeah. So eventually here will be 1 because C minus B will give you 1. So let's try to put this into thought. Let's try to refactor these things for D. So the DSS code. You can leave the implementation on A, B, and C. So let difference is equal to D as E8 minus A as E8. So how many of these? A minus C give you 2. And we got 2 plus 1. Then again 2. So for E in 0 to difference, so we're going down. What we do result dot push what? Let's say 4. And here we're going down. We're going down from, in the case of C, the difference would be 2, so we're going down here. Then we need the last row, so that push something, and then again exactly the same. So we copy this one, we paste this one. Good. So what is full? Okay, wait. We know here what is full, because it will be D and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and D. We can test this later. But then here is more complex because will be another loop we need. Let's go back here in this case here. And the loop will be the different number of spaces, then a letter, and then a different number of spaces. So let's set this for J in difference to 0, excluding 0. So let row equal to string, yeah, here in row dot push spaces. So let's go back to this case. Difference is 2, so we push 2 for wait for E to difference, because this is looking. So we push this stuff, and then let's row dot push A, and then again for J in 0 to I. It makes sense, hopefully. Row dot push spaces. Okay, that was difficult. So okay, let letter is equal A as 8 plus what? Plus as A plus E. So in the first case it would be 0, and then hopefully all this as char. Then all this stuff, then this, and then we repeat. It seems very complex. Since it's extremely complex, maybe we should split it into pieces. So instead of going, okay, because oh, no, okay. Okay, let's do it. That actually makes sense. We want to buy it, we don't want. But this is definitely not going to work. But we can see what we get. So abilities code is very complex. So either this work on the first test, first try, or we are going to split it. Let's try with test D. Let's see what's happened. Test D. Andiamo in C, andiamo in D. You go down. So this is not going to work. I just want to see the result. Which is okay. Wait, sure. I forget to actually add the stuff to it. Here. Result dot push our row. We complain. Actually, it's not bad. It's not that bad. Let's print. Okay, this is the expected for D. Okay, it's completely wrong, but just to explore what we did up to now. It looks quite okay. Because D should not be printed. And then we miss the other part over here. This is for J in 0E. Okay, so because in this part we print space, 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 letter, space, 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 space. But we need to repeat this one inverted. Completely inverted. This is quite interesting to do. You can just do it more. Do it again. This will not work for A, but okay. And then do it again. So you print twice the A, but overall it's not that bad. We print the D twice, which is actually a feature, I believe, because printing the D twice means I can just get rid of this. And actually we are not that far. The problem is the A, and then only one A, and then the B, C, and D are fine. So we can either start this with 1 and automatically push the A's at the beginning and the end. A's, can do it. There's point A. So string that new, and then for E in 0 until the difference. 0 to difference. Point A dot push space. that push by A, and then let's erase this one. And then here, result.push point A. This, of course, must be mutable. There. So the single A, B, so A, B, C, D, nice. B, C, D. Actually, almost there. You just need to revert everything to push here, which is not difficult at all. So. For revert everything, we can rewrite this code backwards. We can be a little bit smarter. For E between 0, between the row len -1 up to 0, that row is equal no, this is result. That row equal result E wrap.clone and then result.push a row. You need to wrap. B failed. What did it fail? Test panic assertion. Okay. But this must be clear. Has this been executed? Yes. Oh. What's up? Sorry. Edit, preference, general, including terminal. Okay. So that was not executed. Result should be len. Good. Number in the vector and 3. Actually, it's -2 because 3 is the size of 1, 2, 3, but I want the second, so I want the 0, 1, so 3 -2. Actually. Didn't change anything. So y minus, no, -1, -2 because I want to skip this one. 1, just to start with this one and push it back. And then this one, push it back. And finally this one, push it back. So. So. Wasting time while I'm thinking why that didn't work. Okay. Let's see. B has only one in the middle. I put two. So this is another error. We push a letter. And then we put always a even number, which is wrong. Let's push a letter and make it odd, this number, because it's always going to be odd. Let's try again. Much better. So now if you're able to put this other, and this last one, and end on the vector, it should be fine. So let's see why it didn't work. For E in, I have no idea. Will it print it? No capture. As test print std out. It's not the first time I saw it. I medium. No capture. All together. Session failed. I'm a stupid one. So test D, a session failed, left equal right, but it didn't print me anything. DBG the result. Result. And let's leave this out. G for whatever, just printing the just print me something. Good. Okay, let's do another way. Put it in result.meter. Ah, that's horrible. Let's move buffers. New. Buffer.push e for in result.length -1 buffer.pop let row buffer.pop and result.push row. Yes. It's not implemented for. Oh, you're right. Pop dot unwrap. Pretty sure it's there. Let's put this in it. Okay. Interesting. Immutable. Buffer movable items. $51. So I iterate over those. Pushing them over. Better. So we are almost there. D, then we repeat the D, which is wrong. We need to remove the first pop. So buffer.pop. So import this one. Yeah, we made it. Which is very ugly. So. Before to redo it, let's see what's happening B. C. B. Or C. That this goes correctly for C. No. Test C didn't work. Print A, B, B. I see too much spaces. I know why. This is difference we're using D. As, as, anchor. Okay, sound better. Rust match to variable. Pattern syntax. No, this is a smarter way. The structure. string, enums, struct, ignoring, no. Binding area. Average finding range 5. So now id within 10, 12. No. Anchor equal d or something like this. Yeah. At this point, I can be so brave to remove this and add it over here. Nice. So A will be much, it is more difficult. Okay. Or maybe not. Let's see. Wonderful. It worked. So at this point we can just use this code. So instead of anchor, let's see. We don't really want this line. We don't really want this line. No, no, and no. Just format automatically for us. Let's see. Nice. So let's go clean up the code. Main function. Compiliamo. Okay. Need a main function for Clippy to work. And slow. Casting charter literal to unit 8. Charter 4 bytes binary, so casting to 8 truncate them. This is the same problem we see before with the heart. So it's not to resist the difference between A and heart, but I guess it was truncated. So that's what we got. Sorry. And okay, so we don't care about this for the moment. The function never used. Okay, we know. And all these variables are unused. Pretty much correct. So 28, 24, 21, 28, 24, 21. 39, 59, 39, 15, I guess 9, and also 5. Okay, it has passed correctly. And what I would like to do, but I don't have much time, as you can see, would be interesting to understand why this didn't work, as I was expecting. So, what I was trying to do, something like this. For row in result. For E in result dot len minus 2 up to 0. But it is something. What's happening if I do dbg of E? Eventually I should see E several times. And I do not. Why don't? Oh, 43. I see 43 here. Of result and result.len. Oh. So is exactly what you expect. So the len is 4. 4. Why 4? This is messed up with threads. Okay, anyway, we get the number that pretty much respect 1, 2, 3, 4. So 0, 1, 2, 4 minus 2 will be this one. We should see it. Why I don't see anything? I just don't see it. It's just a mess of threads. But for some reason I don't see. It is was removed because by the compiler should not. Rust delete vector by index. Actually, I didn't want to do this one, but because the iterator should be reverted. Rust reverse iterator. Rev here's so. So if A is greater or equal than not the first one, because we are in this case here, we are like here, this will be the first one, 0. So it should be greater than 1, greater or equal to 1. So dot push dot row dot clone. Is smart enough to do it? No, because I'm trying to mutably change something that I borrowed before. So I guess the solution would be to push everything in a buffer and then merge the two, which is not different at all of what I'm doing here. So at this point I can just give the solution. I remove the first one. And here, buffer pop for buffer sad.push row string, I believe. Buff. Ah. Is not reverted. Sol.editor.revert. A, B, C, D. Oh, wait. D. Then we remove the A, I remove the A. Ooh. Okay, so just go in the normal direction. And this remove one from here, then will be one more for dot item dot revert. Good. Just this one more. This one that should be removed. And how do we remove the first one? Well, wait, it's greater than 0, which is exactly what we were doing before. Oh, there we go. Didn't change it at all. Okay, that was long. So what's happening here? So this clone Why is necessary? I can try to see if it's actually necessary. So. Eventually, if you don't use the buffer, this should be fine. Let's see. Just pushing stuff over there, and this is fine. You see, the code compiled, but it didn't. The borrow was fine. So what's happening? What is happening? Is that this push is borrowing from result, and eventually here in this part of the code, what is in the buffer comes from result. It's more difficult to understand that this is safe to do anyway. You see in the up here, mutable borrow occurs here, so result is immutable, but buffer is still alive. So this is still immutable borrow, and not at immutable borrow. This is a chain stuff. So that is not to be cloned. And also to strings, that because otherwise we get a reference. Let's see, let's do. So we get a reference to this stuff. We can just use toString to actually recopy everything. Okay, so quite sorry about this video because it was a little long with a lot of interruptions, but I believe the kata is successful. We can try something bigger just to make sure that everything works. For a size something we never saw before. A, B, C, D, E. So 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. This, E, and E. So diamolo E. Let's format this back. Let's be a remover. Good. A, B, C, D, E. So I'm trusting this will work for pretty much any letter. Nice. Thanks for watching.